All right, what's going on, guys? So it is May 17th around 9 a.m. Just got done making breakfast. Made some red velvet pancakes because last night I made red velvet overnight oats, which you'll see in the next video. So I kind of just used the leftover beet mixture. But I wanted to point out, so I'm going to the field this week, Monday through Thursday. So my next video uploaded will be Thursday. So this is what I bought for the field, some Pogie bait. Quest protein bars and Detour protein bars. These are actually really good. And then when I was in iBulk, this is what I took to the field all the time. The macros per bar are 10 grams of fat, 33 carb with 4 grams of fiber, and 30 protein. So a little more protein than a Quest bar. But the reason Quest bars are such clutch in the field is because two things the MREs aren't high in, protein and fiber. So I can get a little more protein and a little bit more fiber. Because if you lived off MREs for a long time, you either know that you're getting blocked up, you're just not going to the bathroom a lot. That's all I got to say. So in these red velvet protein pancakes I made this morning, what I like doing is, for protein pancakes, I like using the protein powder for the icing rather than the actual protein mix, just because it doesn't dry out that way. So I made from scratch protein pancakes. I get a lot of crap when I use cake mixes and recipes because they say it's not a real recipe that way. So I use 48 grams of a whole wheat flour, 2 servings or 60 grams of just unbleached all-purpose flour, 1 egg, 1 serving or 5 grams of unsweetened cocoa. I used a 1/4 cup of almond milk and then 60 grams of the beet mixture. So last night I just threw a bunch of beets in a food processor, blended them up with a 1/4 cup of almond milk till it's smooth, and I use that for the overnight oats that you'll see in the next video and for the pancakes. So I used 60 grams of the beet mixture, made pancakes, threw some chocolate chips in there. And then for the icing, I used 1.5 scoops of vanilla protein powder with 75 grams of vanilla Greek yogurt. So they turned out really well. So that's meal one, guys. Some red velvet protein pancakes. Alright guys, just got to the gym, about to head in to do what's today? Chest and tricep workout. But any of you guys, like, your choice of music changes with the season? So like me personally, I'd say winter, fall, early spring time frame is more like popular rap, hip hop kind of stuff. And then as summer starts happening, it turns into like alternative rock, screamo kind of stuff. I've always just been like that. So lately my go-tos, Alexis on Fire, Circa Survive, Seosin. Let's see, who else am I listening to lately? Sleeping with Sirens. That's about it. Stuff like that. Under Oath. I used to really enjoy going to concerts like that and Warped Tour. So back in the day, I was actually in a band back in the day. I was a guitar player. And right now, you know what else I'm craving? I'm craving to go on like a super long hike, like overnight backpack trip, because back in PA where I'm from, I live like right along the Appalachian Trail. So me and my buddies used to hike on like the Appalachian, I don't know, for like a few days at a time. And I'm really jealous of my one buddy that I graduated with, like best friends from high school. He was able to hike the Appalachian after graduating college this year. So he hiked from Georgia to Maine. And it's weird because the same day I started ranger school in Dahlonega, Georgia, he started the Appalachian. So we were both hiking like the same day, the same mountains, just under a little bit different conditions. But he did the whole thing, I think, in like 5 months. So I'll show you some clips of today's workout. Alright guys, so this is probably my last workout until at least Thursday night, possibly Friday morning when I get back to Pennsylvania and hit a workout with my brother. Of course, we'll be recording a bunch of stuff. But I'm working on this new split right now, and if you're not following me on Instagram, you might not be tracking it. So it's back traps, chest triceps, legs, shoulders biceps, and then legs again. Because when I took that 3-week period off of upper body, just hitting legs while I was letting my shoulder recover. I just found it very effective. Not only my weight's increasing, but muscle mass and density in my legs improving as well. So I'm going to hit legs with 1 day in between on the backside of my workout routine. But getting to today's workout, I was really focusing on form and just still treating my shoulder, because there's certain movements that are still affecting it, specifically cable flies and incline presses, overhead presses. Every workout I'm trying to do some incline flies with cables that are lightweight, just to see if I'm making any improvements. And over the last 3 chest workouts I've done, it's getting better every time. Today I was able to do 1 set of incline flies with like 50 pounds on each side, and for the first set, no pain, and I was pretty excited. I was like, all right, I'm back. But then the second set, I started feeling it again, so it's improving with every workout. I'm just working out these kinks and getting back. So on my chest and back workout, or my chest and tricep workout, I did 3 exercises for chest. I did that hammer strength machine, dumbbell press, and then push-ups. And then I did these 3 tricep exercises at the end just to burn out, get a good pump. I was planning on grilling chicken after my workout, but I can't get my charcoal grill to light just because it's been raining for last week. So picked up some donuts on the way home. Typically Shipley's has like everything, but they were sold out. All they had were these things called bear claws, which I've never had before. I'm counting it the macros as a regular donut, even though it's like 3 times the size of one, but the inside has like a cinnamon filling. So I'm gonna eat this donut, and I think I'm gonna make like an egg scramble or something. Preferably I would typically like fry the potatoes, throw it all in like a dish, and then put it in the oven for a little bit. But I got really impatient, so here's what we got here. We got 4 slices of Canadian bacon and 1 cup of egg whites, 1 serving of mozzarella shredded cheese, 10 ounces of red potatoes with some ketchup, mustard, and Old Bay seasoning. Old Bay has been like my go-to lately for all my potatoes. And then a bagel here on the side, everything bagel. By far my favorite type of bagel, but I think I'm burning it a little bit. Listen to this crunch. Oh yeah, I burnt that one. All right, so just got done running around, picking up stuff, going to the store, mowing the lawn, getting a haircut. Plenty of stuff to do since I'm gonna be gone for the whole week in the field. So some more goodies I picked up for the field. Some Nature Valley. It's a high protein, crunchy granola it says, but I didn't buy it for the protein, I bought it for the carbs. 6 servings. Each serving 30 grams of carbs, 5 grams of fat, 10 grams of protein. So this will be something good just to snack on throughout the day. Well, I'm trying to avoid eating as many MREs as possible. I've had my fair share. So dinner is a weird combination of things I was like craving. And I've never bought pumpernickel bread before. For some reason I saw it in the store and instantly impulse buy. Like I said before, I'm an impulsive buyer in the grocery store. But what pumpernickel bread reminds me of is fancy restaurants. You go out to a restaurant, they give you bread before. Sometimes it's pumpernickel, like fresh pumpernickel. Good. So I made a peanut butter and banana sandwich out of it. It's decent. Will I make it again? No. But I also made, I got a salad with a half a tomato chopped up and some Bolthouse salsa ranch dressing. And then 3 maybe chicken tacos. It's just chicken on some corn tortillas with a little bit of chipotle. What's this stuff called? Chipotle Tabasco, I believe it is. Yeah, Chipotle Tabasco. It's the stuff you get at Chipotle burritos, and that's what I put on my burritos. It's awesome. And since I bring most of my burritos back, I just bought my own. So I got that, the salad, peanut butter banana sandwich. The way I prepped my chicken today, which actually turned out really well, didn't have time to throw it in the crock pot, so I threw it in the oven for an hour at 400 with a light balsamic vinaigrette, garlic salt, and Montreal steak seasoning. Probably not made for chicken, but when I get ready to prep chicken, I just open up my cupboard. I have a bunch of seasonings in here. I just grab some stuff, and whatever works, whatever comes out, that's the way I eat it. So that's meal 4, guys. Or that's meal 3, 1 meal left. Leroy, no. What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? So to wrap up the video, I think I ended this one almost stronger than how I finished it. So this is like a healthier modified sundae using Greek yogurt as the base. Now, there's a lot in this one. I actually have to look at it to remember all what I put in it. It all was sparked by these two Greek yogurts I picked up at the grocery store. So Yoplait 100 calorie Greek yogurts. The first one is a banana caramel, which was really good the first time having it. And the other one was a Boston cream pie. So I mixed those two together. Then I added 1 serving of PB2. I added 2 Nutter Butters, which I haven't had in forever. So 2 Nutter Butter cookies, which took up a lot of calories, a lot of macros. 60 grams of banana, 100 grams of strawberries, 55 grams of, let me check the cereal, just to make sure I'm telling you. It is Cheerios Protein, which I haven't had before, which is pretty good. It had some crunch to it, almost like Raisin Bran Crunch. And then I added some Ready Whip on top and Hershey's Light Chocolate Syrup. I told you there's a lot to it. All the macros on the screen, but this will definitely hit Sunday night food cravings. It smells really good. I'm actually really excited to dig into it. So that wraps up the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Next one will be Thursday because I'm going to the field this week. So take it easy, and I'll talk to you later.